We are at the entrance to the Western Wall, the Wailing Wall, and you can see that there are a lot of barrier, and mainly because of coronavirus. And now it's empty. Usually I'm not entering at coronavirus time because it's too crowded, but now it's not so crowded. Then I can do that. Usually there's a line here. You can see that you have to stop here like for 2 meters. שלומי, אם אתה רוצה ללכת לכותל, אז זה שמאלי. Alright, we're going as close as we can to the Western Wall. Those insulas are because of coronavirus. I think you can be there for, let's say, 10 people together, 12 people together. It all depends on what day you are doing it. And the idea is not to be as crowded as they can. Then, מה שלומך? Now you can see the insulas, kind of islands for small groups, and you have to be 2 meters. Now, it's not that it's not allowed. The idea is not to touch the wall. You know, people touching the wall with their hands, and we're still with coronavirus time. Shlomi, say hi.
Hi. Hello.
You can see you smiling. You're smiling.
I'm smiling.
Yeah.
In the inside.
From the inside. Here, for example, it's only for 20 people. You ask me, go in. Yeah. You ask me, what is the Western Wall? The Western Wall is a creation of King Herod. He wanted to build a massive temple, but the small temple, the temple was, the place for the temple was too small for him. Then he built a plaza by building 4 huge walls, and then he created a big plaza. And I don't know if you remember, if you saw the Dome of the Rock, the Golden Dome, then the Western Wall was the temple, the Jewish temple, after the time of King Herod, was between 2 to 3 times higher and bigger. 8 stones from the time from down to up are from the time of King Herod. The rest is from different times. You can hear the mincha. Sorry. Yeah. As you hear him, you can hear the Kaddish. And the Western Wall is not a temple. The Western Wall is the closest place to the Jewish temple, which is now in the hands of the Muslims. Al-Aqsa, Dome of the Rock. The Jews are not praying to the wall. They're praying through the Holy of the Holy. It's like to say that the Catholic are praying for images, which is not so true, because the images is only tells a story. You're praying for Jesus, Mary, but not that. The same thing is for here. There's so many rules in Judaism. But it's still beautiful place to visit. The Western Wall, some calls it, not the Jews call it the Wailing Wall, but as you can see, no one is wailing here. Then just call it by the Jewish name, Western Wall or Kotel. It's August 2020, Israel, no tourists, COVID-19 and coronavirus is still with us.